Hey y'all, so it's gonna be another night one while I'm heading home after work. So crazy. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this because I've been reading stuff, watched like two or three videos on different opinions on this. Well, they're pretty much the same opinions on this because I don't really think anyone's really justifying this. But so games being $100. So I'm gonna just come out the gate and just say not necessary. Not necessary. Not like it's not feasible. It's not acceptable. It's not even like within the realm of possibility. Like it has to be amazing. Like okay, like first I'm just going to give you a little bit of background for anybody that doesn't know. GTA 6 will most likely be releasing this year in 2025. We know this. We understand this. It won Most Anticipated Game Award at the Game Awards. Like it's like it's projected to sell records and break records in that field. Like they're talking upwards of probably um, probably millions. They're thinking of millions. Like it's gonna be, or not millions, like multiple millions or like billions. It's gonna be in the billions. It really will be because of how much is projected to be spent on this game, right? And I'm not gonna lie, like I am a bit excited for it because it's a new game. I've played through GTA 5 like so many times. I've done a lot of the story missions. I've completed the game like maybe one or two times. I've done side missions, done like maxed out a lot of stats, collected cars, did all this cool stuff, played a little bit of the online mode. Like I've done all that stuff. So to be in a new setting and to have like a new story is gonna be cool. It's gonna be exciting, you know. And yeah, like I've played like a bit of Red Dead 2. I've played a little bit of Red Dead 1. I've played like a lot of different like Rockstar games, right? So like, but now it's like this is a new thing, and now like it's kind of funny how like every other quote unquote big developer or big publisher or anything like that, they want to hide behind Rockstar and just subtly pressure them to be like, oh, y'all could really sell this game for $100. Then it justifies us having $100 price tag too. But in reality, like I've seen multiple like depictions of what they realistically would do. Realistically, regular base game version is probably going to be like 60 like 60 to $70, right? That's going to be its normal price. But I'm pretty sure GTA 5 also had some additions that came out that were also like special stuff. So most likely they'll have the regular base game for $60 to $70. 70 plus, like it'll be 60 like for the whatever, but then obviously sales tax and everything will probably make it close to 70. Whatever. Right? That's fine. But then they'll probably have something they'll probably have something that's like, oh, if you want like such and such early access, whatever amount of time, it would probably like maybe like 3 days, maybe five, maybe a whole week. I don't know. But they would have some amount of time that you would have the game early, and then that edition would probably be like a little bit in the hundreds. Like it would probably be in like the hundred, right? But then they would also add in probably a shark card or something along those lines that's close to a shark card. Because obviously shark cards are what you buy in GTA 5 when you don't want to earn money. You just buy the money with your actual microtransaction stuff and then you get it. Whatever. They'll have something along those lines. It won't be called a shark card, but it'll be called something along those lines to, obviously give people a head start on like, you know, having money in either GTA 5 or no, or either like in the base in like the story mode or in online whenever it becomes available. Because they could have online straight out the gate. They could not. It just depends. I don't really know. Like, I don't remember. Like, I think GTA Online was like straight out the gate with GTA 5. Like, it was there. Like, you just could play that if you wanted to. You didn't have to do anything that had to do with the base story game or whatever. But it's like that is probably what is going to happen, and people are going to buy that $100 version, because obviously they want to buy the game early, and they're going to see their favorite streamers and YouTubers play the game early. So obviously, why would they not want to join in? So they're going to do it too. But that doesn't mean they're going to have the base game be 100 and then the extra edition be like 115 or 120. They're not going to do that. That's ridiculous. If they really do, that's just crazy, because I do not think that they would really do that. Would they have a special edition of the game? Most likely. Most likely. They'll most likely have a special edition of the game that will have some sort of like X amount of time that you get the game early or whatever, and then you get some money to put into your online to GTA Online for that game, and then that's it. But I don't think that they'll have, and plus, that's not even talking about like how unrealistic it is for it to be $100, because that would just make things so much worse than people think, because they're like, oh yeah, we can justify the cost because if players just spend more money, then yeah, we'll be able to make more games. No, you won't, because what's realistically going to happen is that people who want to buy the games, they probably won't even be able to until like maybe a week or two after the game comes out, because they'll have to save money to buy it and still have enough money to like purchase other things that they realistically need for their either house or apartment or living space or whatever. You know? It's like some people can be frugal about that, but even then, being frugal about $100 is nothing. People wait until discounts all the time. Me personally, the last full price game that I bought, I think, was Final Fantasy 16, and I bought it, I think, when it came out, and I only just recently like opened it up and like started playing it a little bit. Like, I only got past like the intro and like a few of the starting areas, and like I've beaten like a few of the different like bosses or whatever. I don't remember where I am at the moment, but that's like the last full price game that I bought. And then technically I bought Path of Exile 2, but that's like that's just early access for a game that's essentially going to be free when it does come out. So I mean, I don't really think that that's like paying full price for a game. And then like obviously Marvel Rivals is free. I got that. I mean, I technically also bought Balatro because I bought it when it first came out because I really like it. I really thought it was cool, and but I don't think I'm having trouble thinking of the last game, or no. Okay, the game I bought that was full price before that, and I think I bought the deluxe edition because like it was Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I bought the deluxe edition because it was under $100, because it was only like 80 something dollars, which with sales tax just came out to like 90 something, I think. I don't remember, but I know it was under 100. But it was because it was the deluxe edition, and plus it was Assassin's Creed going true to form, back to more stealthy gameplay, not really a whole bunch of RPG-esque elements, which is what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the more stealthy parts. So to go back to an original type of Assassin's Creed game feel with that, I got the deluxe edition because I had faith in it, and I do. I really enjoy it. I have to take a little bit of a break sometimes because, it's a little bit overwhelming having so many things on a map and, having to go from one place to another and all that. But you know what? I still enjoy it. And I had to re-buy Hades onto my PS5 because I was playing it on my Switch, but then my Switch got broken, so I just sold the parts for it. And so then I essentially just had to rebuy it to like redo the progress on it, and I'm having fun with that still. I'm still playing Hades. I keep getting closer and closer to, getting, to beating it again. So it's like if these games if games start to normalize $100 price tags, people will be even more selective about what they're going to purchase. But also, they're going to hold more power to like streamers and YouTubers who have their games, and because streamers and YouTubers, they're very adamant about like even if they're paid for an ad or paid for like to like talk about a product or a game or an app or something, they're at least going to be, I mean most of them, majority, at least the people I watch are at least going to be like forthcoming with like if they like it to begin with, or if they even use it in their own daily lives and whatever. Like if they can justify it and they can have fun with it, people want to join in and have fun with them. So obviously, when everybody's playing a game that's $100, not everybody's going to be able to join in that club because some people can't afford that. Some people wait until a discount time and just watch other people play the game, or they don't get it at all and then just wait until they can actually afford it, and then they just wait one or two paychecks or something like that, or wait a paycheck later and then get it. And that's not even talking about the people who don't even have time to game, but they want to game but they can't game because they don't even have time for it, because they're working so much to try to earn that game. When they finally do earn that game and they get it, they won't have time for it because they just spent so long trying to get it that now they want to rest, and so they don't have time to play the game, and then all of a sudden now they got to go back to work. So it's like there's a lot of nuance to this where it's just like it will not be good for anybody, because the games now, the most recent games that have came out, like Diablo or like Concord, or you know like any of these most recent games that have come out within this past year, if they were to start making them, if they were like within the triple A, you know space or whatever, it would not, like it wouldn't these games that have come out wouldn't have enough of a community around them to justify them being $100. Meanwhile, if you make it affordable, if you make it good, people are just going to buy it anyways. Marvel Rivals is, again, it's one of the more staying powers, and it's quickly becoming an example of when you make a good game, when you make a fun game that also has some story elements to it. They're tiny little tidbits here and there, but there are story elements if you really pay attention. If you make good looking skins that are just fun to see, like seeing all of the Guardians in their outfits, that's really cool. Seeing like different takes on different suits that different people have, or different costumes, you know having a different version of Spider-Man that's different, be like the Scarlet Spider for PlayStation people, be the bombastic Bagman from Fantastic Four, being having you know Wolverine be Deadpool and Wolverine's Wolverine, seeing like all of these different people and all these different heroes and their fun skins, so people want to buy them. And so it's like, and the game is free. It's a free game. It's free, which is nuts. But they're making so much money, gaining so many new players all the time, because it's just a fun experience. At least playing in just regular games. Competitive, I don't know what to say about that because I personally haven't even tried competitive because I don't have time for that. I don't have time to dedicate. I wouldn't be able to dedicate the time that I would like to dedicate to it to actually like go forward and make good progress and be a good player. I just play characters I like. I have fun. I win like a couple matches here and there. I do my daily challenges and things like that. I work on the seasonal challenges, and then I'm done. And then I'm good. I'm good, and that's it. You know, to celebrate the a most recent milestone, they're going to be putting a new version of Spider-Man in there. They're going to be putting um, the advanced Spider-Man suit from Spider-Man 2. So like with these things, it's like making games $100 would not be feasible. Normal people won't be able to buy them as frequently. They're going to be not having fun. They're going to run out of gaming, and they're going to be slowly like either have to catch up or they're just going to have to give it up entirely and just play what they have, which nobody wants to do. But it's like also like these analysts and these different people that I read on different things, like in different articles, they say that they want to bring more people to gaming, but gaming is quick has within at least a decade, at least to my knowledge, from what I've seen personally, gaming has become one of the most popular things that people do. Like it used to be like just this hobby that people didn't really care about and didn't really like pay attention to. But over this past decade, celebrities, internet sensations, multiple different people that weren't in the gaming space have actually become people who play games. When we ask actors, like, oh, what games do you play? They play games. Some of them don't, but a good majority of them do. Even if it's older games, they still play games, you know? And it's just like, that's a cool thing. People play games. And now, and over this past decade, gaming has blown up. The Game of the Year Awards is one of the most successful award shows that I have ever seen. And data has shown, at least I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't remember where I've seen the data, but I mean like if you were to look up how many people watch like the other different award shows that are out there, like the Country Music Awards, the VMAs, even the hardly even the Emmys. I bet the Gamer Awards also trump the Emmys as well. And I know that the stuff about the Emmys just came out. I mean, I'm gonna probably research that a little bit, but I don't know. But it's like we have so many people who are into gaming that it's like we don't need. I mean, it's fun to have more people be into gaming, but it's like we're already bigger than a lot of these other like media like genres. We're so much more popular than like TV shows and movies and like and all of this other stuff. We're very like we are super popular. We have like games are quickly becoming more of a mainstream thing, even more so than they were before. You know, you've got successes like Fallout. You've got Arcane. You've got Secret Level. You've got Sonic the Hedgehog. You've got like you've got a lot of stuff. You've got a lot of different things that are contributing to the success and the the growth of video games as a whole, as like a community. Like we have more people playing games than there were before, and more people are playing games every day. The Switch 2 just got announced, so obviously more people are going to be buying that. It's just like there is no feasible way that $100 price tag is any way reasonable or acceptable. Like it has to be something that everybody knows is not going to be complete and utter trash when it comes out. Because how would like I'm pretty sure anybody would feel some type of way. You pay $100 for a game. you start playing it. You put it in, you either buy the disc or you purchase it online or whatever. You start playing it on whatever console you're using, and then all of a sudden, you start lagging. All of a sudden, you start glitching. All of a sudden, you start fading in and out. All of a sudden, you start getting screen tearing. All of a sudden, you start getting like low frames, bad frame rate, really bad texture styles, a bunch of stuff like that. You know, and you'd think, wow, anybody would look at their $100 game that they just bought and be like, wow, I can't believe I bought this and I can't return it because I'm already using it now. Great. Like, they're not going to be happy about it, you know? So it's like, I don't know. Like, what's the point? Like, why try to make it $100 when everybody and their mother is saying that is not a good idea? It truly is not a good idea. But, anyways, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to finish heading home and then I'm going to upload this video. Like, I am utterly confused by how anyone thinks that this is a good idea. But hey, if Rockstar does it, they're going to do it. Because they have the power to do it. But, I mean, we all can pretty much guess what prices are going to be. You know? Make quality products and people will spend quantities of money. Large quantities of money. If you as a developer or anybody making a game, if you focus on quality and fun, everybody else will focus on the heaps and loads of quantities of money that they will want to spend on this game, on whatever game that you're making. Make a good game and people will pay. It's like that. It's like that. What do you call it? The Field of Dreams thing, where if you build it, they will come. If you make the game and it's good, they will come. They will come to your game and they will buy it in dividends. But I don't know. But that's all I gotta say about it. I might have an update about it later. I don't know. But or I might try to get my wife's opinion on it. Honestly, I don't know. And I'll tell y'all what she says. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope y'all have a good night, good evening. Hope y'all have a good morning and all that. See ya.